Like it, I like it, girl, I like it, keep on like it, girl, I like it, I like it, girl, I like it, keep on like it, girl, I like it, I like it, girl, I like it, keep on like it, girl, I like it, I like it, girl, I like it, keep, girl, like it, girl, I like it, girl, I like it, girl, I like it, keep, girl.
What up?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to another episode of Cheers to That. Happy Halloween.
Oh,
Let me guess. You're a cat. Meow.
meow. Yes, a
Kitty
pussy cat. A
Oh, pussy cat. I like the sounds of that.
What are you? What is your costume there? What do you got?
I'm Lady Loki. So if there's any comic book nerds or Marvel fans out there, you'll know who I am, and the rest of you do not. So too bad on you.
So, fuck you then.
No, you guys should watch it. It's a show on Disney Plus. Loki's in all the Marvel universes. You want to watch? Check it out. I did not work on that show. I'm just promoting it because I liked it, not because I'm getting paid to promote it. Just so you guys know,
We're not getting paid for any of this.
I wish.
But we shall.
I know what you're drinking. We shall one day.
Shall one day. What are you drinking, Lady Loki?
I am drinking a Nectar of the Gods whiskey.
Oh.
What are you drinking?
Well, I'm drinking a little kitty cat, little catnip. Little catnip.
Is that like a 40? Are you having a 40 party?
Yep.
I don't think I've ever done that.
What, a little 40?
You know what a 40 party is?
No. Oh, that.
You
Oh,
duct
okay.
tape 240s
Yep, you
on
duct
your
tape
hand.
the
It's an Ohio thing, I guess. I don't know what they
No,
call it.
you know what is that you said that? I had an audition for a movie, and that they play that game in the movie.
See?
Maybe it must be somebody from Ohio that wrote it.
Some Midwest shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How was your week?
Yeah, I was just going to ask you the same. My week was good. I again had a bunch of auditions.
Nice.
I went to an in-person audition this week.
Lord, the audacity.
I know. It was good. I had to do all these facial expressions
Oh, nice.
with my face. And so I don't know. If I book it, does that mean is there something wrong with my face?
Maybe. But also, yeah. No, I don't know what I did this week. I forget. I performed a lot. I always have shows. You know that. I'm always performing. Cheers to That is doing a show live and in person November 14th. So that's the next thing that we are all working on. Angelina's going to do stand-up or an interpretive dance or something. And it's going to be
stand-up. I was going to do stand-up.
Oh, okay. You can do whatever you want. It's going to be an LGBTQ plus ally show. So all the gays and queens come out to Burbank at 4:30 p.m. And it's going to be a gay old time, like I said. And it's called Afternoon Delight. Angelina and Shamar came up with that.
You know, everybody needs afternoon delight, especially on a Sunday. I feel like it's
you might get the wrong kind of crowd. Okay, any crowd.
You know, post brunch, anybody can have afternoon delight. Anybody.
Exactly. All right, let's bring out some of the people that are joining us. Let's bring out first LA, the Game King, Waters. Dun, dun. Uh-oh. There we go. I was like, I thought I was going last. I have to keep you guys on their toes. You never know when I'm going to call you.
I was like, I always go last. Let me get up, go get my drink.
I like to
what did it do, guys? What's up, man?
What's going on? What are you drinking?
I'm feeling a little Tupac vibes from you today.
Yeah. You know, poetic justice, got a little bandana.
I like it.
Yeah, man.
All eyes on me.
A little something for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm chilling. I got a little Modelo in my fancy little cooler here. Because I went to a semi-work thing, and so put my beer. a giant water bottle, and I was like, "Yeah, guys."
I did a show the other night, and all they had was Tecate, and Kim was making fun of me. She's like, "That's what I was drinking when I was like 10 years old. Why are you drinking Tecate?"
Dude,
Tecate.
And then they didn't have anything else. I'm like, "No liquor. I'm like, "I'll take a fucking Tecate. I don't care."
oh,
Tecate,
man.
that's like our water. That's like water.
But, so it tasted like water.
Look,
That's like our water.
Tecate is like what you drink with breakfast in the morning.
Oh my god.
Yep.
How was your week, LA? What are you up to?
Week was pretty chill. I trying to book some gigs. I think I just booked a COVID coordinating thing. I don't fucking know.
Nice.
I'm waiting on like the email. But yeah, I'm chilling. I'm waiting to hear back for a couple football games I applied to, so we'll see, But in reality, I'm preparing to stay inside because it's cold on the East Coast. So I don't think yeah.
Starting to get cold now.
Yeah, man, this is delivery and cuddle season. This is I don't leave my house. Prison season. Oh yeah.
It's cuffing season. That's what.
No bullshit. It is. It's Netflix and chill time. No.
All right, y'all. Let's bring out another guest. Let's bring out for the first time joining us, Kristen Stallman. Hope I said your name correctly.
You absolutely did. I'm over here. I'm drinking my version of Romulan ale tonight.
Ooh. And are you dressed up, or you just like the color blue?
This is like my homage to Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century. So I'm kind of glad you're in Loki because we're sticking with Disney tonight, and I dig that.
No one else got the memo. It's all right.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I was just like, pussycat. Yeah.
And what is this ale?
But now
it's a Mystic Juice.
Okay, it's Romulan ale in like a Star Trek thing because my boss has this at his house. But it's just Red Bull and vodka that I dyed blue.
Okay, I thought you were drinking an Adios Motherfucker. I'm like, damn, she came to party.
Shit.
No, I'm too old for that. Yeah. But it is also dyeing my teeth blue like I'm eating Jolly Ranchers when I was in kindergarten, so I kind of dig it. It's a whole look. It's a whole look.
The blue raspberry ones. Those blue raspberry ones. Actually, those were like one of the best things I would get for Halloween trick-or-treating.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm the one person in the house that likes candy.
We'll have to go around and say everyone's favorite candy at the end because I don't know our Halloween moment or something. We'll talk about it. And Chris, what have you been up to? We met through a Facebook Displaced Comedians group. So you're a stand-up comic. Right. What else? This moment to shine. Tell us about yourself.
Stand-up comedy. I've been growing my TikTok page. I am about to start a YouTube channel purely devoted to drinking games to old movies. So myself and my best friend who lives in Australia, we're going to start recording starting December. We're going to be doing our Love Actually drinking game early in the season so that we can get it out by Christmas so that everyone can drink along with us and just end up on the floor drunk with two people that are just very funny talking about movies that we all love.
Sounds like we need a crossover episode with Cheers to That.
Absolutely. That would be so cool. As soon as everything gets reopened and isn't gross again.
Yes, exactly. And you're going to do some stand-up for us later. So thanks. Let's bring out, I think we have, okay. We'll just call you out randomly. So you have to pay attention.
That's right. Listen up. Listen
All
up.
right. That was you're paying attention. Are you here? They're mad I called them out last. No, you're not last. There should be more some people.
Hi. How's everybody? I'm getting whiplash from trying to track your careers online. It's just too much. You're all on something.
We're all overwhelmed,
Yes. Okay. That's good. Good success. I gotta say, our drink that we used to do to not get caught drinking in the park was Welch's grape soda and beer. It tastes like Flintstones vitamins. So we used to say we're drinking Flintstones vitamins.
Oh my gosh!
Try it. It tastes just like Flintstones vitamins.
Flintstones vitamins were the shit.
I know. With Welch's grape soda and any kind of heavy beer.
Yeah, that sounds like
it ends up tasting like Flintstones vitamins.
Okay.
All right then. What do you guys drink?
You didn't- Oh,
Oh, have you used a new name, Angelina?
Jack Daniels and on the rocks, my usual.
Oh, we actually match glasses today.
Oh,
Look.
wow. Such
Wow.
queens.
Oh, crow and water.
I just did Kitty Cat this week because I was I did Kitty Cat, and then I did Sandra D because I dressed up like Sandra D in Grease,
Oh,
and
cool.
the barista
Wow.
was like, the barista
Did
was
you
like,
get your inspiration from the Pussy Riot show she did?
no,
No.
no.
How's your brother doing?
My brother's doing a lot better. He's starting to
Excellent.
walk with a cane now, so he's caning it up.
Oh, good.
Right?
So we have an M shirt.
Oh, yeah, this is my M&M shirt. At
For
work, they decided we're all going to be M&Ms, very kid-friendly.
Okay.
Not frightening to the children.
Unless someone tries to eat you.
What is
We give out
everybody's
tattoos, okay?
What is
We're the
everybody's
kind of company.
favorite color M&M? What is your
Green.
favorite color?
Yellow.
Brown.
Red.
Yellow.
The tan one that they discontinued.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that was good, too.
Actually,
It
I'm
was
changing
my
my
favorite one growing up.
You're changing yours? What is it?
rainbow. Do they have a rainbow one?
You're talking Skittles, honey.
Skittles.
Wrong candy, different commercial.
Definitely not, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You
First Skittles.
can have a rainbow M&M if you want.
Taste the rainbow.
Taste
All
the
right,
rainbow.
I think that's everyone in the waiting room. So that's what are our topics? I don't know why I can't
Well,
talk right now.
First of all, we saw my doppelganger, Lady Gaga.
Oh,
She's in
yes.
a new movie.
Oh,
She's in
She's
a
in
new
a movie.
movie.
The House
just
of
came out.
Gucci.
Yeah, they came out with the Gucci trailer that she's gonna be in.
I wish we
And-
could play it. What is it? What did she say at her concert? Father, son, mother of Gucci, or something?
Well, and then she gets an Italian accent.
Father,
She says,
son,
Father,
holy
son,
mother of Gucci.
Holy Mother of Gucci.
Yes.
I just saw that she killed Adam Driver, so I was here for that. I'm
Oh.
Let me see if I can get the trailer up and see if I can.
But
push it.
I think
we might
I
get shut
think
down,
that-
so don't play it.
I think the era that takes place in, women had to be really, really
Skinny.
fierce in business because they were not at all respected.
Wasn't that the 80s? It wasn't that long ago.
No, 50s, 60s. That hairstyle.
Hold on.
Angelina, we'll get shut down. Don't play it.
I know it's stuck. There.
All right, I'll just yell louder than the music.
I did not do anything.
It's gone, it's gone.
Everything's always my fault.
Oh my god. All right. Well,
We're
Anyway,
getting haunted.
that's the House of Gucci. It's gonna be coming out. Let me see what the date is.
November 24th, Thanksgiving Eve, and also her and Tony
Ooh.
Bennett are doing like another concert together. I think it's going to be aired on CBS.
hey.
Yeah. Ooh,
I
it's by
wanna see
Ridley
that.
Scott.
I don't know why it's doing
Okay, we're gonna watch that. We're gonna watch that. Set your DVRs.
something going weird.
We'll watch that.
See you at the theater.
Set it and forget it. Okay, so we're gonna go off Halloween theme here.
Yes.
I sent you guys the list. If you could stay at any of these places that are haunted, would you go? Actually, have you been to a haunted place before?
Isn't all of San Diego and Los Angeles haunted?
I mean, some of it is, I'm sure, but where have you been that's been the most haunted?
My
I
backyard.
lived in London. And
What?
London's one of the haunted cities in the world. I lived there for a while, and I used to go on ghost tours just for fun. They're so fun.
What?
What
What?
kind of ghost tours did you go on, Kristen? Like ones for like places?
The
or-
ones that take you through the city where they just have a tour that tells you, oh, this is where like William Wallace from the Braveheart movies was murdered basically in this street in the middle of London. So they'll take you and be like, oh, if you're here at night, you can sometimes hear him screaming as he's torn apart and things
Oh, my.
like that. Basically everywhere in London is haunted. Personally, I will never go back to St. Paul's Cathedral because every time I go in the basement there, I start to get really sick to my stomach. And I'm pretty sure there's a ghost that does not like me. So I just avoid St. Paul's altogether because of that.
Well,
Anti-
the house Amanda grew up in, couple of people who claimed to see a man walking through the house
Which
while
house
we
was
were
that? I don't remember
the
that.
Westlake one.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I've been to Alcatraz. I think that was probably the
yeah.
most haunted place I've been. Alcatraz was
Oh,
very
no.
odd.
Yeah, I've been there too.
Yeah, you lock yourself in the cell and you like sit there
No.
because I did like the tour where you listen. You
Oh,
like
they
sit
don't let
there
us do that.
and then it like plays like moaning and groaning of what you would hear at night. It's so odd.
Well, I think that was something else you were watching or listening to.
That part.
I think those were two inmates who tunneled to each other's unit.
Apparently. By the way, we have a surprise guest.
Uh-oh, we
And
do.
we'll pop in. Woo woo.
Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Polly.
Polly.
Hello.
Hi, Polly.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm great. Hold on. Let me actually put this thing on correctly.
Yeah, what do you got there? I have my pussycat ears on.
You might have to find a desktop or a laptop if you can.
Woo!
Nice.
That's
That's fun.
fantastic.
That's
Love
fun.
it.
What is that?
Ooh,
Is that your headdress that you're going to wear for tonight?
I love it.
Uh-oh. You might
Sorry,
have to
Polly.
log off and back on because we can't hear you.
It's okay, Polly. If we can't hear you right now, but we love your yeah, I think it's probably coming from your headphones. We love your headpiece. Very beautiful. Yeah, maybe log back out, Polly, and then we'll log back in.
Yeah, please send Polly to the waiting, and then if you can come back in.
Yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, Alcatraz was moaning and groaning like that. How about you, Diva Dads?
I was there 7 times, so never heard anything. Except my stomach gurgling. Can we get through this again?
Oh, Jesus.
You know what the thing is? The tour kept getting shorter and shorter and shorter. By the 7th time, you were through there in like under 45 minutes.
Yeah.
The first time it was 2 hours.
Oh, I have a story. There's a lot of haunted places in Ohio, so me and my friends would always go to them. And there's this one that was always shut down and like a real haunted place, not like an attraction. And then the
Is
cops
that
came
Franklin
up.
Castle?
I don't know, by the ski resort. I don't remember where. So anyways, the cops came and like, what are you kids doing back here? I don't know why y'all coming down here all the time looking for ghosts. Don't exist. Blah. And then I had a little light on in the corner. I'm like, well, that's not what the ghost back there told me. And then they were mad. The cops were like, get out of here, you crazy kids.
I had one ghost that didn't like a song that I used to play. So every time on my boombox, it was a cassette tape, okay? That's how far back this is. As soon as the cassette tape hit that song, it would actually turn off. And I'd turn it on and walk away and it would turn off. And I finally threatened it and said, listen, if you turn this off one more time, I'm going to sit here, hold the button down, rewind, hold the button down, rewind, hold the button down, rewind, until you like this song. Never touched it again.
Oh.
What was this?
And I found out,
Scary.
I found out after 35 years, we were the only tenants that stayed for our full 2-year lease.
Ooh.
Oh, and the air conditioner never worked. You put the temperature control, it says 40 coming out. The room was like 95.
Jesus.
It was a hot ghost. Hot. Hottie. How about you, LA? Any stories?
All right, so when I was a kid, right? So I don't go to like spooky places because, like, A, I'm a child of the Lord and I don't play that shit. So, but no, when I was a kid, just kidding. When I was a kid, though, like I used to hang out with like all white people because I had lived in like the suburbs and I was the only black kid in like the neighborhood and shit. So I let them convince me to like go in the woods like one fall, right? They were like, yo, there's this house that burned down like 20 years ago.
Oh,
They
hell
say
no.
this shit is haunted, right? We want to go look at it. Come on, but like, let's go look at it. Don't be a punk. Don't be no wimp. I was like, man, I don't want to go. I don't do that bullshit, right? So I let them talk me into going in the woods. We go in the woods. We find this little house. It's all like the house legit burnt down. There's still caution tape up on it and everything. So we're standing there, we're looking through the wood, we're like, yo, there's nothing going on. So my heart pumping like shit the whole time because I'm like, yo, I'm gonna die out here. All these white people, they're gonna leave me. No one's gonna know. I'll just be back here dead by myself. No lie. The door like creaked open when I tell you I hauled ass. I don't know what happened. I don't know who was in the door. I don't know what was going on. I didn't stay to look. My fat black ass was the first person out of the woods though. Okay, I ran all the way to fuck home. And I promised that I would never do no bullshit like that ever again in my life. I was like 11 years old, like in the woods in Atlanta somewhere. I would never, scariest thing in my life. I was so scared.
No.
Our
And I'm a punk till this day.
Our dog would play with the ghost. He would roll over, beg, hold his ball up in the kids' room. The ghost was in the kids' room. He would beg. He would roll over. It was like freaky, like someone was holding a treat or something.
Hi, Polly, you're back! Yay!
Yay.
When you have your pretty hairpiece on.
Yes.
Medusa.
Sperm Medusa, yes,
Okay,
yes.
I thought it was sperm too, but I thought I was the only one that thought that.
Yeah, I got a
They
little bit of
remind
work, and I think I look a little bit younger, just a little bit younger.
You got a sperm facial.
It reminds me of those
facial
little
brush.
covers that you put on your tongue ring when you're going to try to have intimate fun time as an adult. I'm trying to be kid friendly because we have the image here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well done, well done.
Polly, we were telling scary stories about places we've been that are haunted. Have you been anywhere that's haunted?
Oh yeah, any Halloween party that I go to that's in a blackout Molly dungeon party.
Sounds about right.
That shit's
Yep.
haunted. Yep.
Yeah, when you end up at a venue and there are no windows anywhere, and like
Oh, no.
until the moment your drugs hit, you are just like you're on the side of the apocalypse.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden things start to feel good. People start to look real pretty, and you start rubbing your bodies against each other, and then things change a little bit. Yeah. But it definitely starts off pretty scary.
Oh, Polly, what are you drinking? Anything, by the way?
Just the biggest liquefied version of humble pie, because I was like leaving the gym 15 minutes early. I was like, yes, I have enough time to get home for this. And then there was a guy that messaged me on Grindr that has 31 wrestling singlets.
Oh.
Yeah, 31. So I went into a time warp. And that's why I'm late today.
It wasn't just the sperms. It was the sperms.
It was, the sperm in every stage of the cycle that have really thrown me off today. But I feel like it's all part of the character and part of the story, and I'm just here for all of that.
There you go. Well, thank you for joining us. Should we do Kristen?
Yeah, let's have Kristen.
Throw some comedy at us.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can throw some comedy at you.
And we'll send you a little light in the chat.
Oh yay.
I'll
So
you.
you guys, my comedy. I'm still trying to be kid friendly because the M&M is here, but it's not gonna happen because it's a Halloween show and I'm at least 2 or 3 of these in. I did mention earlier I lived in London for a while. I'm from Oklahoma, and a lot of people don't realize that a lot of astronauts are from Oklahoma, and people would always be like, so why did you move to London? I go, astronauts only go up like 400 miles, you guys. London is 3,000 miles from Oklahoma. I was trying to get as far away as humanly possible from my state, and I don't know if anyone else is like that. I don't know if any of y'all have ever been to Oklahoma, but let's just talk about some things from being from Oklahoma. Like, I have an uncle once who walked his car home from the car dealership that he bought it from. People are like, what does that mean? He drove a car a mile away from the car dealership, walked back and got his old car, drove it a mile away in front of that one, walked back to the new one, drove it a mile from the old one. Took him a week to get his car home, you guys. A week. And like, literally 40 years later, I was like, Uncle Leroy, why didn't you just, have someone else drive the other car home? And he looked me dead in the eye and said, I didn't think about that. A week of walking a mile in front of a car, and you didn't think once to just ask one of your coworkers if they could help you out there? What? Like, okay, and that's just one of the people I'm related to. You guys, I have an uncle who drove his car into a river because it needed to be washed. Who does that? Who drives a whole car? And here's the thing. It was in the 70s, so they were able to pull the car out of the river, and it drained it out, and it worked just fine because that's how cars were built then. It's very weird. That's just, again, I come from I try to explain to people, I come from white trash. And they're like, you shouldn't call your family white trash. Y'all, I'm related to somebody who cut his own ass cheek off with a lawnmower. And with a lawnmower. And people are like, how do you do that? Well, here's the thing. Riding lawnmowers, they have a thing on it. So if you fall off the riding lawnmower, you theoretically, it will turn off. It will stop working so that you don't die, so you don't get run over with it. Well, his broke, so he Jimmy rigged it so that when you fell off of the lawnmower, it kept going so that he could start his lawnmower. And it rolled over his butt and cut off his butt cheek. As a grown man. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap that up because if I keep talking about my white trash family, I'll just be going all night. Yeah, I'm from Oklahoma and Texas. There's a lot. Vote for women to be able to use their bodies the way they want. That's how I'll end it.
Yes.
Woohoo! That I can relate because I can tell my lawnmower joke. I'm from Ohio. I have a white trash side of my family that I don't like to talk about. And that side of the family has 100 broken lawnmowers in their driveway or in their yard. And I'm like, why? They don't even fix them. They don't repair them. They don't sell them. They just fucking sit there for years on end. I'm like, is this some sort of hillbilly currency? I'll give you 5 broken lawnmowers for a glass of milk from Bessie the Milk Cow. So that's my joke about the side of the family I don't like to talk about and all.
Funny thing though, I'm looking for a new car. If your family brought those lawnmowers out here, there's a guy out here near Bakersfield who would take all of them and give them a new car in return. Shit you not.
You know what was weird? We were talking about ghosts and our what do you call this light?
Ring light.
Our ring light was going crazy, and now that we're not talking about ghosts, it's fine. Did you see the disco dance that was going on previously?
Yeah.
Now it's fine. I think the ghost followed us to California, likes warmer weather.
Spooky.
I think we have another surprise guest.
We do. We have a surprise guest again.
We have
another surprise.
The Ghostface Killer. Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface Killer.
Louis, are you here?
Louis left.
All right. Well, that happens, I guess. Maybe he'll
Are all of these surprise guests just people who were late like me?
No, this was this was somebody that was just a surprise. They just logged on. Like, hey, we want to come on the show.
Yep. We have another topic, and then Polly, are you going to do some stand up for us today as well?
Sure.
Awesome. Let's do another topic, Angelina. I didn't read it. So
the last one was, what do you think are the top Halloween costumes of 2021? So here's one that I had thought of at the last minute because it just happened. But Angelina Jolie just went to a film festival, and she was wearing her hair extensions. And so I thought that would be hilarious for somebody to dress as Angelina Jolie with giant hair extensions that don't blend into their hair. Everybody was making fun of it. Oh wait, Louie's back.
Oh, Louie's gonna join us. Louie.
Back. And guess what? Polly.
Polly.
Computer.
Can you hear me?
Polly had a leak.
I'm still here. I'm just grabbing a charger.
Too much sperm.
Can you hear me?
Wait, isn't there a list? What is the list? Are we just making our own list?
Can you
Louie,
hear me?
are you there?
Yes.
I'm so
I hear something.
Who
We
are
don't
we
see
hearing? Is that Ghostface Killer? Oh, it's
Oh, there we
Louie.
Louie.
Can you hear me?
Louie.
Are you
Yeah.
dressed up in a costume, Louie?
Hey, wait a second.
What?
Give me a break. I just got to work.
I said a Halloween episode. Y'all are slacking.
Oh,
can't
I just
even
did a
do that.
vampire, but you know. Hold up.
All right, get your fangs.
You told me at the last minute. Like, I got it when I was driving home. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, we're checking people. I'm like, celebrity drop in.
Okay, hold up. Costume. I'll pose as a Charger fan. That nobody believes that. That's scary.
That is pretty scary.
I got an idea. I'll pose as a responsible adult. How's that?
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
All right,
A
so what
working
is this
list.
list about, Angelina? Are we making the list or did somebody post the list? I'm so confused.
No, there was a list, but I was just wondering what your picks were for like Halloween costumes you would do for 2021.
Wonder Woman,
Wonder Woman, okay.
even though I'm not her today.
Like Wonder Woman 2021 or Wonder Woman like 80s Wonder Woman.
All the Wonder Womans.
Okay.
Or
Here's my
Fortnite. I
costume.
want to be a Fortnite. I
Ta-da.
better get that.
Or Karen.
Is that
Oh,
eggnog?
Egg, yeah.
That's a
Perfect
giant
eggnog.
bottle.
Louis got
So
eggnog.
Louis a Karen. Okay.
Yo,
Yeah.
eggnog, it ain't even, but it's not even Thanksgiving yet. Like, damn. Like,
That's over the
damn.
right.
A holiday
We done busted
decoration.
out the eggnog.
All right, Kristen, what
Yeah,
do you think would be the top costume of 2021?
Well, like you with Angelina Jolie, I would say you and your friends as a group go as her and all of her kids wearing her old dresses. I really think that would be a fun group costume if you were going to get together.
Yeah. Okay, I could see that.
Okay,
How
I'm
about-
looking at the list now. Okay, yeah, these make sense. Okay.
yeah. How about you, LA? What would you say?
I'm gonna guess that people went as like COVID or like
Okay, so
Some
one
kind
of the
of
top ones
disease or
was
something.
Squid Game. Squid Game.
Yeah,
Squid
Squid
Game.
Games. Yeah. Scarlet
Yep.
Witch
That
is
makes
on
sense.
there,
That
which
makes
is
sense.
I was gonna be her, but I didn't.
I bet you money that people are going to be dressed Alec Baldwin with a shotgun.
Oh God. I
Oh, shit.
Too soon.
don't doubt it.
Too soon.
I bet you.
Alec
I
Baldwin
bet
has
you.
a shotgun.
Oh, I bet they will.
Albert-
How about you, Diva Dads?
I go with something really scary, a Spirit airplane that's going nowhere.
No, JetBlue.
All of JetBlue.
No, a passenger getting taken away.
No, the Spirit was better. 3 weeks, they couldn't get anybody out. They were trapped at the airport. I'd be like, I'm the broken plane.
Jesus.
Oh my God. That'd be funny. You should dress up
This
as
is
a
my
spirit.
costume. I am the victim of a ghost, being ghosted by women. There you go.
Oh yeah. Okay, you could be a ghost.
Turn.
Ghosted. How about you, Polly? What
Actually,
would you say would be a top costume for 2021?
There are a couple. I mean, I think anything like where you're just like a congressional bill, like let's say the infrastructure package, and you just don't go anywhere. You just stay exactly where you are. And I think
That
I
makes
think you would have to
I like that.
introduce fire with that one.
sense.
fire.
Yeah, burning away.
What?
That can work.
You know what? I'm going to throw this out. I think Karen would be the top costume of 2020.
That's what
Karen.
that's
On the airplane.
One is like one. So WandaVision was this year, right? That was like in the spring with the low
Yeah.
and everything. I think I've seen a lot of WandaVision. I think there's a whole bunch of these people that have done like COVID related things of like a whole bunch of skeletons in their yards with tombstones that said I did my own research. I'm a big fan of this. I sent it to my cousin, who is a maternal fetal medicine doctor at a very large hospital in Minneapolis. She did not respond, so I think she either was triggered or busy, or she had a breakdown because of it. So we don't really know.
We'll find out later.
I read this comic that said their hospital triage is sending everyone who did their own research to the parking lot tents because the nurses and doctors did their research on the internet too, and they're going to be treating you.
Yes. Okay.
So,
Are opening very quickly.
No, there's going to be a lot of Vice President Kamala Harris costumes.
Oh yeah. Where she's
True.
like, we did
I
it,
was
Joe.
that child.
Yeah, especially the
I
little,
was that
especially the
child.
little girls. Yeah.
That's what you could do. You could dress up as Kamala and say, talking on the phone, saying, "We did it, Joe. We did it."
Oh my God. Don't give him any ideas. He'll get canceled and fired from work.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. Guess what? We're ready for some more comedy with Polly.
Polly Popcorn.
Pop-time.
So I'm not going to do a full body here, but I will show you the important part.
Oh.
Oh my God.
You're twins. You're twins.
So
You're
I was
twins.
So I was trying to lose weight. This is the story of how it happened. I was trying to lose weight, and it turns out it's really hard to live without your Achilles tendon.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it's really hard to lose. And when you rupture your Achilles tendon, it kind of happens by a random event. It doesn't necessarily mean that you should have stretched, because I was the only one on my dodgeball team that stretched, did warm-up exercises, didn't sit down between games, and it still happened to me. So it's a lot it's like my calf and my ankle went through a divorce. But it's not my parents' divorce, because this one wasn't my fault.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And after this one, they actually got back together, which is the fun way to end it. So I did it playing dodgeball. That's the big way how I did it. I did it at a gay dodgeball weekend, surprise and gay. And there was whenever you're trying to dodge a ball, you always try to do it with some sort of rhythm. And in my head, I was doing pop, lock, and drop it. But in the end, it was more like pop and just a little bit different. So I'm about 2 months since injury, and I'm walking in the boot, and that's been a really huge lifestyle upgrade, because it's really hard to have somebody else carrying your baggage to and from your office. My emotional baggage, yeah. Yeah, now I can do that all myself, which is, I guess, a blessing and a curse. My husband and I both, so I decided that I was going to treat my husband for all the nice things that he's been doing for me. We went to get vampire facials.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Facial.
Yeah, so vampire facial is when you have a whole bunch of small needles going into your body and they don't have heroin in them. It was a little bit different than most of the movies I saw in my youth. So you just get a whole bunch of that across your face, and then they cover it in blood. And then you take this cool photo. It's supposed to make your skin a lot better. And for me, it just looked like I was a burn victim for a week. Yeah, I hated it. I paid $500 for this thing, and then another $500 for my husband. And if I was gonna get beat up, I should go back to my first boyfriend. It was really good for me.
Shit.
So I figured we're moving forward, right? We're moving forward. So I get mine done on Tuesday, and I have to be in drag on Saturday. So I'm I need to make sure that my face is good for putting a lot of makeup on it. And my husband goes in, gets it done, and by the next day, he looks just fine. I nearly punched him in the face. But even if I had, it probably would have just given him like a really nice like highlight. Like his face is indestructible. I guess it must be all the Botox. That must be the secret. Right. So also I decided to, so when I made this helmet, I like this headpiece, I came up with a bunch of one-liners, or I wasn't sure like what to caption the Instagram post. So I've just come up with a whole bunch of them, and I'm going to read off a couple of them to you. All right. You are what you eat, they said.
Yo.
What weird. My cousin has the exact same look. You know, I've been told that I look like a really, really young Lady Gaga. Are you guys getting that? Is that coming through? Literally everyone wants to come inside me. It's like overwhelming. But I'm just like having a really hard time letting people in. It's just like overwhelming. Michael Phelps isn't the only good swimmer in these parts. How's life? I don't know yet. I'm Jewish. Because Judaism believes that life starts at birth, not at conception. And I'm very controversial in Texas right now.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? My third grade teacher always told me to end every sentence with a period.
Yay. Thank you, Polly.
Thank you, Polly.
Are we gonna play a quick drinking game? Or are we wrapping up? What do you guys want to do?
Drinking game.
Oh,
all right.
I'm down for drinking.
Let's do it. Ella, did you think of something?
All right, so we can either do. Hold on. We can do Halloween themed Would You Rather or Halloween Taboo.
Taboo.
Halloween taboo.
It's Halloween taboo.
Halloween boo. Let's play
It's-
taboo.
Halloween taboo.
All right.
That's a ghost with a speech impediment.
Wait. Who can see the chat when? Oh, I don't know if we can play Halloween Taboo. This isn't Zoom. In Zoom, I used to like send everybody a private message with what their like words.
All right, then let's do the Would You Rather.
All right, we'll do Halloween Would You Rather. All right, here we go. All right, let's see who's gonna go first. Let's go. Kristen, you can go first.
Uh-oh.
Would you rather? Let's see. Never celebrate Halloween again, or never celebrate Thanksgiving again?
Never celebrate Thanksgiving again. That's easy.
Jesus, really?
It's a trash
That
holiday.
ass. You can keep
Thanksgiving's
Halloween.
overrated.
Like, bah.
You Thanksgiving
Okay.
overrated.
I agree. I'm gonna drink.
Louis, we can't see you, Louis. You're just a black box with a gray L. All right.
Louis don't care. Louis gone.
Here.
I'm
All right,
here.
let's see. Oh, Louis there. Here we go. All right.
All right, there's Louis.
Diva Dads.
Yes.
Here we go.
Oh no.
All right. Would you rather be like a meal for a vampire or a sex slave for a vampire? No, wait. A meal for a werewolf or a sex slave for a vampire?
A sex slave for a vampire.
Same.
I agree. I'm gonna drink.
Been there, did that.
I'm like,
Okay.
is that even a question for anybody here?
I know.
Why?
Too easy.
Role playing can be fun.
What kind of eating is the werewolf doing?
I mean, like you're gonna die. Like he's gonna eat you. Like she's just gonna eat you. Like you're gonna die.
It's not a metaphorically eating.
No, not at all. Like you're gonna die.
So glad we did this little mental health check-in to make sure nobody here wants to die.
Oh gosh. All right, let's see who's next.
Polly Pop-Tart.
All right, yeah, Polly Pop-Tart. Here we go. Would you rather have Michael Myers burn you to death, or the dude from Chainsaw Massacre saw you in half?
Um,
So I'm choosing how.
both at once.
You're choosing how you want to die. You're going to get burned to death with Michael Myers.
Natural causes. How's that?
Michael Myers at least dressed like Austin Powers.
I mean, I guess, sure. That's how you want to go out. Then yeah, sure.
I mean, I feel like it's camp, right? Like at least he's just like a fun character, maybe with like a really bad British accent and like a weird teeth situation going on. I'd be like, if I'm gonna go, like I'd be okay with that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I agree.
All right, so Michael Myers is dressed like Austin Powers, whole camp theme with his teeth out, like whole tassels.
I've got one to ask Miss Lady Loki.
Groovy, man.
I want to die by death by a fembot.
Death by
All right,
Fembot.
I've got a this or that for you, Miss Lady Loki. Would you rather never be expected to perform oral sex again, or never be expected to be on time?
Ooh.
I don't get it.
Never be expected
Never
to be on time.
anyway.
Never on time.
Yeah, you're never on time anyway.
I guess it's that one.
Never be expected to perform oral sex again. I'll be
Like I'm not
I'll
even
be
on
on
time for the show.
time every day forever.
Time is arbitrary.
Time is only a number. Where I come from, time doesn't even exist.
Oh,
Just
no.
lawnmowers.
Very true.
I've heard that about Ohio.
Oh yeah, yeah, that too.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess it's Angelina's turn. All right, here we go. Would you rather get stranded in a car, flat tire, like middle of nowhere, or get stuck in a haunted house for 24 hours? Like you're locked in for 24 hours, you cannot leave.
Stuck on the side of the road for sure. In the middle
Oh,
of
No
nowhere.
haunted house parties.
Nah, I'm gonna go with the haunted house because, like, if I'm
Yeah,
stuck on
haunted
the side of
house.
the road and it's dark, like, I don't know what the fuck's out there. Someone gonna come and try to snatch me. I'm cute. They're gonna try to like take my kidney or something, steal my booty. I'm
Yeah.
not with the shits. Lock me in the haunted house where I'm safe. And I just sit in the corner and rock for 24 hours with like a cross and like a clove of garlic put in that bitch.
Have you never seen horror
It's
pictures?
gross.
now?
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
watching
that
it
sounds
right
like a
now.
good time to me.
I have it right
Yeah.
now. It's on.
Oh, cool.
I'll go to
You
that
could be
haunted house.
stuck
Haunted house. Either way, I feel like I'm gonna die, so I'll die in the dark, I guess.
Oh my god.
I'm about to die.
Nah, leave me inside.
Should we do
It's
one
safe
for Louis
inside.
and that's it? Louis, do you want to do one?
Oh yeah, and then one
Yeah,
for
sure.
LA. Think of one for LA.
All
All
right.
right, Louis. All right, here we go.
Would you
Louis, would
rather?
you- All right, Louis, would you
Hold on.
rather be the zombie or be running from the zombies in the apocalypse?
I'd be running from the zombies
Oh my
because
God.
they're slow. They have arthritis, I guess, and and they're easy over. They're like mentally challenged people. Basically, you can dodge them easily. It's no brainer.
I'm gonna be the zombie. I'm gonna live forever.
Haven't you seen the commercials? They have aspirin cream now.
Oh my god.
Be a zombie running around with aspirin cream. Like, hold on, 1 second. I'm just rubbing my Bengay.
Oh,
Gotta stretch out my knees, and then I'll get back to chasing you.
All right.
all right. I
Guess
think
what?
that's it. I
Well,
don't know why
One for LA.
one for
that
LA. One for LA. Does anybody
Oh,
have a
LA.
would you rather for LA? And then that's the last one.
All right. Would you rather be on It's a Small World ride for the rest of your life, or would you rather be
Jesus.
stuck in a haunted mansion for the rest of your life?
Oh fuck.
Called Trump
The same
Tower.
thing. they're both the same.
This is rude. Yeah, like this is rude.
No, the Haunted Mansion isn't like a cult. That it's a Small World ride will make you join any cult that they ask you to
Like
join.
literally,
I
like
create Haunted
literally.
Mountain.
Either way,
It's
you're
a
fucked.
Small
I would join a
World.
cult
You
just to
want
get off the fucking.
Scientology? Sign me
Like
up.
I'd rather kill myself. No, kidding.
Like, we're going again.
Oh God. Okay.
You have to pick
Either
one,
the
LA.
Small World ride or Stuck in a
Yeah,
Haunted Mansion.
it's
All right.
a small
The
world.
Okay.
Haunted Mansion has Trump in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Haunted Mansion
Good
isn't
at
as
Disney.
scary as It's a Small World, though. Those precious moments, faces all hounding down at you. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you know, it's the Small World ride. Got some creepy ass little, you know, porcelain creature.
I
Oh.
like that night.
Is it a small world like a small hands?
The Haunted Mansion.
All right. What kind of haunted? You know, I'm a black person, so I got questions. What kind of haunted mansion is this? Is it like a poltergeist and spirits type of thing, or is it like the Chainsaw Guys
There's
running
someone that has a
after hours a
mushroom
day?
for an
It's the
appendix.
Okay.
Haunted Mansion ride.
Like, is it just me in the haunted house? Is it daytime? Is it nighttime? Where is the haunted
They've
house? I'm gonna pick the haunted house. I'm gonna pick the. I'm gonna pick the haunted house. I can't do the. It's a small world after all. Like I would kill myself. I would bang my head against the fucking railing. I would kill myself. I choose the haunted house. Yeah, haunted house.
All
I
right,
choose the
Haunted
haunted
House
house.
it is.
Yeah.
And
All right,
Polly's
guys.
headdress. Polly's headdress will chase you everywhere in that house.
I'm with it. The headdress is cute.
All right,
sperms are
guys,
gonna
we're going
get
to
you.
wrap up today's show. Thank you guys so much for being here on our Halloween episode. Thank you, Angelina, my co-host producer, LA Polly Pop Tart, Diva Dads, Kristen Stallman, and Louise Sealing. See you guys next week at 6:30 p.m. Everybody, cheers to that.
Yay, happy Halloween, bitches!
Happy Halloween, guys. Thank you.
Happy Halloween.